Morning guys from here in Maspalomas.
Here we are in Malaga Airport.
We're in the city of Brussels, the capital.
Welcome to the centre of Porto.
Welcome to Marrakesh. So, very good afternoon guys, and we are here in Andorra la Vella. We're here in the Central Parc here. It's an absolutely beautiful landscape here with these mountains in the background. And in this video we're going to take you around the new town. We're going to show you all the glitzy glamour shops, the shopping street, and just take a look around Andorra la Vella and see what it's got to offer. But first of all, let's just have a little nosy around this beautiful Central Parc. Come join me guys, let's go.
So here we are, let's leave the historic centre behind and visit the newly built Andorra la Vella. Now we're going to start our little walk here in this beautiful Central Parc.
I've got to love this little water feature here, and the animals and the nature surrounding the park is absolutely fantastic. I think Gibraltar is missing this, a bit more open space, and definitely the ducks in the duck pond. But come on, let's explore the city now.
So I spot a group of Catalonian wall lizards on this rock, and one of them gets trapped underneath the rock there. Do you see that? But the one standing there, very beautiful, but he's so large. He's like the size of a small snake there. And they're absolutely fearless and completely used to humans.
Look at this fantastic nature behind me. I mean, you can tell the Andorran way of life is one of the best way of lives in the world. Can you imagine growing up and living here? You'd be so healthy. It's fantastic here. The place just takes my words away. But yeah, come on, let's push into the town. We're getting too stuck into the park and we want to see the city now. Come on.
So here we have a sculpture of two kids on a bench playing on their mobile phones. Now I wonder what people will think of this sculpture in 100 years time.
So just walking around Andorra here, and I've stumbled across a little motorbike festival. So should we just go and take a little look here and see what's going on? Come on.
And here we find quite a lot of motorbikes parked up, and we can see people are getting rides around the track. I didn't ask for a ride. I wasn't really I'm not against motorbikes. I'm just not really bothered by them. But anyway, we're here because it's a festival. We found a craft beer stand producing craft beer from Andorra, so let's check it out.
So behind us we found a local Andorran brewery truck that operate here in the country, and well, it'll be rude not to have a pint and try it out. So come on guys, let's have a taste.
So as we pan around and take our final look at this motorbike festival, let's head into town now.
So that was an interesting little festival we stumbled across by the bus station there, but what we're going to do now is we're going to follow the banks of the fast flowing Valria River, and let's head up into the city centre and give you some of that shopping content that you want to see. Come on guys.
So it's a beautiful time of year to film the river, as all the snow is melting from the top of the mountains, and we can see the snow disappearing every day that we are here in Andorra. But look at it, the city looks fantastic on its riverbank.
So here we are guys, we made it into the city centre. Now let's have a look here. This is the main central, I don't think it's a square, but like the main bridge, one of the main sites here in Andorra. And we also have the very famous Salvador Dali time statue, the melting clock. So let's go take a look at this, come on.
So let's take a look at the main shopping street here as we spin the camera around, and it's quite a modern capital city. I think you could actually be forgiven for thinking you were in Switzerland, but this is the famous statue, the Salvador Dali, the melting clock. A lot of people come here, and this was put up in 1977. This is the famous bridge with the Andorra la Vella sign with the river rushing through.
So here we are in the main spot of Andorra city here, and wow, absolutely fantastic. We're so late, we're so behind on time. We're actually 3 episodes behind, but it's just so hard not to take it easy and just take in all the sights here. But come on, let's hit the shopping street.
So look at this shop, guys. It reminds me of a mini Tokyo here in the mountains. But let's make our way through and see if we can find any bargains.
So here we are, guys. We've arrived at the main shopping area and you can see that is the main activity here. So come on, guys, let's get involved.
Now this is a buzzing little capital city here, and it's full of day trippers coming from either France or Spain, as goods are significantly cheaper here in Andorra than in other European countries, hence the shopping centres.
You wouldn't believe, in between all this nature and all these mountains in this valley, there's just such a high-tech popping shopping world here. Great to see, but come on, let's keep going. Now, Andorra la Vella actually splits into two cities, and we'll be coming up to that city and exploring that part of the city soon. But for now, we're just going to keep walking along and try and see if we can find any deals, maybe get some tax-free fags if they're cheaper than jib. But come on, guys, what a beautiful evening this is. The weather's so mild, it's only about 18 degrees now, so yeah, absolutely loving life. Come on.
So from this capital city you can see the country's wealth here. Absolutely look at it. But it's a beautiful place to visit, and if you love shopping and you love nature and you can combine them, I think Andorra is actually the most perfect destination.
God, it's really easy to get sucked in with all this consumerism, but we're seeing some good prices here and it's definitely worth the trip here in Andorra. But from here, come on, let's make our way to the end of the town.
So let's make our way up to the boundary where Andorra la Vella meets the parish town of Escaldes. But let's take a last look at these restaurants we can see here on the main street. So if you're coming here, don't worry, you will be well catered for. There's plenty of bars, plenty of restaurants, and this is it. This is the road that divides the two parish towns, and look how busy it is today.
So that's it from us here in Andorra la Vella. This road behind us demarks where the capital city finishes and the town of Escaldes begins. So from me here on the main shopping street, what a beautiful city this is, a secret hidden European capital. But let's cross the road and visit Escaldes. From me now, here in the centre of town, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.